But before that, we will watch Division 1 finalise F1 23 here in XRS. The lights are out here in Vegas. The lights are out. We're racing in Las Vegas. Good start by Teshubi. A bit of a wobbly start there by Tixi, who's going to be joined by his teammate going towards turn 1. Here comes Tixi down the inside of turn 1. Big, long whisper on the outside for Teshubi. He keeps hold of that P1. Both Williams staying P2 and 3. Bit of a scrap by Nebresstream getting down the inside of turn 3 on Zilagi. He's up to P4. Aston Martin chasing down a good batch of points here. Potentially a podium for the Aston Martin man. Itobi and Wizzy going wheel to wheel, going towards turn 5. Way later on the brakes by the Alpine. Much braver. Wizzy looked like he wanted to go for a switchback. Couldn't quite do it. Here comes Toby down the inside of Zilagi as well. I think the Alpine's looking
FIFA's in the wall
as they go. Oh, and FIFA's at the back as well. Yeah, the one race contracted driver as Toby trying to get down the inside of Zilagi. Oh, and he bounces over the curb at turn 6. And that got very close to contact. I'm going to get the strategies on board. Here comes Zilagi again. Battery on. He's having a little look to try and return the position on the Alpine. It's got ahead of him, but it's going to stay the same as it stands. A bit of a train we've got going on here as they go around turn 12 for the first time. And it looks like Smithy, who got past his teammate, is looking to get past Teshubi as well. He's on the medium tyres. He will be quicker in this start section of the race. And I think Tixi's going for it as well. Williams looking for a 1-2 position. Very close. And here comes Neb down the inside. I think Neb's going for a triple overtake for Nebresstream, who down the straight gets all 3 of them and takes the lead of the race. Oh, a bit of a contact on the back there. I think Tixi touching his rear there, unsettling the Aston Martin, but he did keep his position. Smithy takes the P2 spot, then Tixi, then Teshubi. Teshubi seems very chill here. He kind of just let that happen. He knows he's got the pace to hold on as Teshubi looks to pick off the first Williams. Battery on, and he gets past Tixi. Probably the more threatening of the two. Tixi burning his battery too, trying to hold on. These two have gone wheel to wheel in many venues this season. And Tixi is trying to fight back. He's got a wheel there. Teshubi, so is he, as he touches him a little bit too close to the wall. Bit of wheel banging on the straight. Teshubi later on the brakes. No, he's not. Tixi is, as they go through the chicane. Bit of sparks coming out the back of the McLaren as Tixi keeps him close to the wall. Bit of contact there. I think Teshubi, quite a late catch, but he managed to do it. To go through turn 17. Toby trying to stick his nose in the back there as well. See if he can pick up a position. Teshubi and Tixi staying wheel to wheel. It's incredible racing on board with Toby, who's round the outside of both of them. Teshubi has the inside line. Bit of contact between him and the Red Bull as Wizzy makes the position on Toby. Teshubi has to hold on. Really good defending there by Tixi, who held onto the position. But he is now outside of DRS. Here comes Teshubi once again before turn 5. Gets the position done on the straight. Could Wizzy look for it as well? Oh, bit of contact! I think that's Wizzy and was that Toby?
I believe it was the driver behind him. Might have just tapped into the back of him. Wizzy Boy went for a move down the inside on Raven. Had to back out mid-corner, and that's allowed Banjo to sort of get involved. The Red Bull looks like he's really struggling down in P9. Wouldn't be surprised if the Alpine goes for a move sooner than later. She is around the outside. He's going to have to back out as he doesn't want to go into the wall. That allows the other Red Bull driver of Surti to get the position on the Alpine. They are back in the DRS.
Oh, so he's gone a bit wide. And Neb's dropped on it. No, not Neb.
Banjo dropped on his own. That's not good.
Watching it to...
Yeah.
Neb's a driver that, I mean, he did win a race last season, won China last season, and it hasn't quite been the best season for him in season 2. Looking for maybe a Division 2 move. Down the inside goes Nebresstream on Teshubi into turn 5. Very close to contact though between Teshubi. I think I had to lock his rears there to avoid contact. Following around the outside of turn 6, he retakes the position. I think Neb might have let him through there. We have seen one driver pit, which is Surti. Mighty King dropping at the final corner. And that brings out the full safety car. And will we see anyone pit in time? And we have. Raven West has gone in. And so is all the drivers following it.
That's a decent decision for the Mercedes because he can go to the end. Right, the driver's coming in.
So everyone heads in. Raven West is going to lead the restart.
A lot of people cutting the pit lane there. I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna name names, but
I didn't catch any.
Yeah,
so I can't snitch.
A lot of people.
And away he goes. Raven West leads us away here in the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Battery on as he dives towards turn 1. Poor start there by Surti, who's now feeling the pressure from Smithy, who gets past down the inside of Teshubi. I think there's a lot of drivers getting very close. Bit of contact there between the Williams and the Alpine, and Teshubi sneaks his way through as well, past Smithy, as Smithy was battling Banjo as well. The two Alpines getting close. As here comes Toby. Battery on, and I think, will Banjo let him through? I don't know, because he's a reserve. Should he be playing the team game? And through goes Toby. Up ahead, Surti Colbean having to defend from Teshubi. Down the inside of turn 5. And a pretty simple move. There's a bit of contact on the wall around the outside for the Red Bull. The McLaren is through. Now Smithy needs to follow him quickly because this is a fight that he needs to
The
take on.
Red Bull's
Oh,
off.
and down the inside. Yeah. And a look up by the Red Bull, and that's put him in a wall. Rejoins the track is going to be dead last, I imagine. Alright, he's close to it. Reese is having a look as well. You can see there's a gaggle of cars at the back. I think there's a Williams of Tixi battling with Toby. That's a battle we're going to be interested in. Tixi down the inside of the Alpine. Very, very close racing. There's an Alpine ahead of them. Remote Banjo almost backing them up, causing them to break a bit earlier. But Tixi fights his way through. Bit of wheel banging, and Nev's trying to follow as well. We're going to go on board. Go towards turn 17. He gets one. Could he look at Tixi? Tixi goes defensive on the inside. Nev up to the outside line. Going towards turn 1. Banjo again becoming a block. The former teammates, these two. And he's doing him absolutely no favours.
Oh, he's round.
Tixi's lost it. Tixi's lost it. He spins and he takes out Toby. That is two potential drivers who could have won this race. Who are out of contention, I imagine. Toby has managed to rejoin just about within the pack, but Tixi, has he got damage is the question.
Check.
As Neb continues to make moves. Getting around the outside of his former teammate. And looks like Banjo scrapping with Zalagi. Zalagi trying to go around the outside of the chicane. Not too much room left by the Alpine. That got close. Go towards turn 9. Zalagi's got the outside line. Banjo holding on to the inside. Very close to the wall, but I think Zalagi might have got the better exit. Banjo's battery is on as they're going wheel to wheel. We're going to get an interesting angle here. And through goes Zalagi. Tano, you can see in the background as well. He'll be looking to make some positions quickly as well.
Raven boxing.
No, it's his. Oh, wow. Did he get damage from that
No.
fight? Why is he boxing?
I don't.
I'm not too sure.
He didn't get. I was on board with him for that lap. He's gone mediums.
Don't know why he's done that. Maybe he's struggling with the tyres.
I don't know why he's done that.
Williams trying to get around the outside of the McLaren. Tashubi looking like he's feeling the pressure. Tixi into the wall. And that causes a full safety car. That's a full safety car at the end of the race. Again, you said you wanted an interesting safety car at the end.
Yeah.
It's done just that. Tano into the box. Raven into the box.
I
Banjo into the
really.
box,
I mean, this safety car. Like, why did Raven box?
I don't know. And by no surprise, the drivers behind head into the box. I imagine that we're going to see everyone box. So we're going to have all drivers onto the soft tyres. I want your predictions. If everyone goes onto the softs, what order do you think this is going to come out as? Is Tashubi taking the lead?
Yeah.
Tashubi's jumped a couple people there. Wizzy's been held back.
No one's gonna get him either yet. Free pit stop then.
We're about to say goodbye. Tashubi leads the way to finalise his championship. The McLaren takes the lead and holds it for lap 24. Raven West gets a 3-second penalty for cutting a corner at the back there. Smithy takes the P2 spot as it stands. Wizzy in P3, he's looking in his mirrors. Reese looks pretty quick. And so is Zalagi. Zalagi looking down the inside of turn 2. Good the Alfa Romeo, find a position here. These two have fought many times in last season and this season as well. But the straight line speed of the AlphaTauri just a bit quicker at this particular point. Neb's trying to go around the outside as well. They're going to go 3 abreast going into this corner. Neb having to hold on to the outside. Where is Zalagi? Zalagi's held to hold back as well. Neb makes the position around the outside, turn 5. Good move by the Aston Martin. Here comes Neb. That's 2 positions gained under the restart. Here comes Zalagi as well. Trying to get past Reese, who moves back across to defend the position. Zalagi's gone for the inside, hasn't got the speed to do it. Reese coming back on him as well with the slipstream. Toby as well, getting past Zalagi. Reese can't get past Nev. Trying to go around the outside of the chicane. Very close between the Alpine and the Alfa Romeo. Zalagi holds onto it, onto the final lap of F1 23. Here comes Tano down the inside of turn 17, trying to have a low look at Zalagi. Down the inside of the final corner, he is a wheel there. That's so close between these two. Flashing already on the on Tano on the Ferrari. Down the inside of turn 1, he gets the move done. Looks like Zalagi wants to switch back. And he's still wheel-to-wheel on the outside, but Tano holds it off. Good move. And Raven, I think, is having a little look at Zalagi. They get through. Oh, and Raven hits the wall. And he's ghosting. I think that must be damage on the Ferrari. Big clobber on the wall there. It's Tano trying to get around
Smithy's
the outside.
on the
Toby is
battery.
a spin. And that's Reese and Toby has been caught up in that. They're going to have to rejoin carefully. But I'll let you take it away for the final straight.
Says we come onto the straight then. It's all or nothing for the Williams. He's on the battery. Techevy's on the battery. Who's going to get it? I mean, I think Techevy just has enough battery to keep it. Smithy's going to obviously have a run into the corner on the end of the straight. As he's going, he's approaching. He's on the inside. He has to commit here if he wants to win. Late on the brakes from the Williams. Down the inside, he squeezes Techevy off the track. The Red Bull looks for it, can't get it. Smithy gets Techevy. as I believe the Williams has done it. Techevy's on the battery. He looks for it down the inside on the final corner. Who's going to get it? The Williams wins just about. Techevy gets P2, but Techevy is still the champion. What a final lap.
What a final lap. I would also like to point out that FIFA's had, what, 2 safety cars to come back and still finish last. So the one contract, one race man, Mercedes' plan has not worked. Well, Smithy takes his first win of XRS in the finale of 2023. As we move on to the new game, Teshubi P2, but I'm sure he won't mind because that is a win in his books. His first Drivers' Championship. He was so close in Season 1, but being over the pace cap took it away from him. But he has returned, and he's returned with fire. That is Belgium's first Drivers' Champion in XRS. Wizzy takes P3, a second podium of the season, following his podium in Austria. Neb P4, good comeback from him. Tano P5, Zalagi P6, Banjo P7, good points for Alpine there, followed by a P8 for the team as well. Raven, the mysterious pit, and we'll have to find out later on. And FIFA's takes home a top 10.